All right, back here on One Bills Live, Chris Brown, Steve Tasker, and joining us in studio, it's Bills rookie defensive back Jordan Hancock joining us, fresh off the practice field as game install has begun for this week, Jordan. It's been an interesting journey for you, and I should tell everybody, first and foremost, player interview appearances on One Bills Live, presented by Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official coffee of the Buffalo Bills. Been an interesting progress that you've made through the course of your rookie season. I know that dang shoulder injury in the Chicago preseason game kind of set you back a little bit because you were just coming on there. I still remember that play. You're in center field. You come 20 yards up the field, and you deck that guy out of bounds on a running play. And I'm just like, ooh, can we see more of that? And then I think it's like 10 plays later, you jacked up your shoulder tackling, I want to say a tight end or something, over the middle there. And then it kind of curtailed your progress because you didn't play the rest of the preseason. I was like, son of a gun. How did you deal with that? Because you had to really feel like you were coming on, making progress, and as we hear Coach say all the time, that's how you earn more time on the field, by the plays you make on the field. How did you wrestle with that? Because you had to feel like it was just starting to come together for you, and then the shoulder thing.
Yeah, I always look at it with a good perspective. I feel like if I looked at it and had a bad perspective, it would have been bad for me. But I looked at it as time for me to get in the playbook, time for soak up everything from the vets. So I feel like it was a blessing in disguise and got me ready.
Sure enough, you've been easing up. Your snap count's starting to grow each and every week. You're getting more and more situations where you're on the field taking snaps. How's that going for you, and how's that progress feel?
It's going well. I feel like I got great vets, Jordan Poyer, DeMar Hamlin. They helped me out a lot to really see the game in a coach's eyes and not react to plays but anticipate plays. So I'm thankful for them, and they helped my progress.
Right.
I mean, you don't know everything because you're a rookie. You play a handful of games in this league, right, in the regular season. But there has to be a level of confidence that you play with too. And I know Ohio State kids are never short on confidence. So how do you balance that? Like, still be respectful of the fact that I'm playing a 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers that I was playing with in Madden 10 years ago when the guy was tearing it up. He's got 4 MVPs. He knows everything. So he might get one over on me if I'm not minding my P's and Q's. So how do you balance playing with confidence but also being respectful of guys that have seen a lot more and done a lot more than you in this league?
I feel like playing those legends, you got to go out there and play with respect for them. But if you go out there and play attentive and not with confidence, they'll get you. But if you go out there and play confident, play fast, that's where you can get plays on them right there. Because, you're young. Sometimes you don't know what to do. All you know is go run and hit and play fast. Right. So sometimes that could work out for you.
We've seen this defense, like this last week, he came out and Houston hung 20 points on you. Then at halftime, something happens. You guys have some conversation. You shut the water off, right? What happens in those conversations, and what kind of attitude change happens at halftime, or when they do make those adjustments? What's it feel like, and how do you know that it works? And when you get an idea of, like, I get it, and why is it so difficult to do it, like, during the game before halftime?
Right. So, play callers have a script. So sometimes it's unscouted plays you haven't repped all week. And then in the second half, those coordinators will go back to those plays. So at halftime, we look over the plays, what they just hit us on, and how we need to go about things. And I feel like that's what helped us in the second half. And I feel like in the second half of games, we're on our P's and Q's and go out there, play fast, and just anticipating plays.
Looking at like how the secondary has taken shape, it's been a process because there have been injuries, guys have been in and out, and the key to really good secondary play is not only mastering your own assignments, but being able to play off one another back there. Communication, all of that stuff. It's always easier on the road for the defense because it's quieter. But how have you kind of assimilated yourself to the rest of the group? I mean, obviously priority one is having your stuff straight, alignment, assignment, all that. But how have you assimilated yourself to be an easy guy to play off of back there for your teammates?
Well, it's so easy because I know in the back seven, we all have meetings after meetings. So we're all on one page, and we're not just communicating and be like, oh, do you have this? Do you have that? It's just what they're going to do out there. So I feel like the meetings and the extra time we put in together, there's a real brotherhood here. So we go out there and play fast.
What have the coaches told you about what they'd like to see more of from you?
Just breaking on the ball. I feel like just making more plays on the football. making more of an impact and not just doing my job and just go out there and make plays.
So is that about like trusting what you see? Like, don't just think you're seeing it, trust it and just go.
Yeah, just go make the play. I do a lot of studying throughout the week, so I was going out there trusting what I see because I put in the work, and the coaches, they pour a lot into me to make these plays. So let's go out there play fast.
I'm sure you've seen, because right now you and Jordan Poyer are kind of splitting time there. Sometimes it's based on situation. I know you're getting more time in the 2-minute drills because, no offense to Poyer, but he's 34 and you're 23, and you cover a little bit more ground than he does at this point in time. So I understand why you're out there for 2-minute drill. They need your range. But how do you communicate with him in the times where you're on the sideline, he's in, and then he's coming off? Like, what are those conversations like? Because I got to imagine you're picking his brain like, hey, what are they hitting us on? Because I'm seeing this. Are you just checking with him to confirm what you're seeing from the sideline so when you go in, you're ready?
I feel like it's more before the game, just
Even
watching
before,
watching film with him. He pulls me to the side. Hey, Jordan, watch these plays, watch these couple cut-ups. And I feel like beforehand, we kind of just have a jump on things. And if they run it during the game, we'll see that and be like, dang, that's a play we just talked about. So I feel like he's a super professional that's really helping me try to prolong my career.
How's this week going for you? The holiday schedule, like Thanksgiving tomorrow, is it kind of a disruption? But you also got a little extra mini bye week this last week, playing on Thursday, so that kind of helps with the holiday week, right?
Yeah, I totally forgot. To be honest, that Thanksgiving was tomorrow. Honestly, I totally forgot. So
That's how locked in these guys are.
just locked in. So I got family coming up here, have a good meal, but we all know what the main goal is here, and that's to stay focused and enjoy some family time, but also stay focused because we know what our goal is at the end of the year.
Now, are they going to hop in the car? And, I mean, it's not far to get to Pittsburgh. Like, are they going to make the trip down there, or are they just in for the holiday?
They're coming in to Orchard Park, just chill with me. They're from Atlanta, so they're going to fly up here. Some snow stuff, so hopefully they get down here or up here.
Do they own coats?
Yeah, they own coats. They own coats.
Okay.
Yeah, so going to school at Ohio, we got ahead of it before it wasn't too bad.
Do you own a snow shovel?
Yes, I do. They gave all the players snow shovels, so
yeah,
they put it.
Yeah.
Being a Georgia native, I'm curious. I know Cole's a couple of years older than you, but he's a Peachtree guy. Did you guys ever cross paths coming up at all through the football ranks?
Nah, not at all. I played in Gwinnett, and Peachtree is about like Central Georgia.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't really play against each other.
Okay, I was just curious if you guys crossed paths, both being Georgia kids. Yeah. Neither of you stayed in the state to play college ball, but I didn't know maybe through the scholastic years or playing on all-star teams if you guys had ever crossed paths. That'd be interesting. It's time now for this week's Timbits Timeout, presented by, of course, Tim Hortons, where we have the fans ask the Bills players a unique question. And this one comes from Cole, and he's taking you back to your college ranks. He says Ohio State versus Michigan this weekend. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I know how much work those boys put in over there. So, oh, man, they talk about it all year. So they're going to go out there, play fast. I feel like play confident. So I feel like the Buckeyes are going to be on top this year.
Do you have any Wolverines on our squad? I don't think we do.
Nah, I don't think we do.
You would hear about it.
One of the equipment managers, Corey, he always gives me stuff about him.
Right.
But
okay.
Come on.
Is it weird, like, when obviously you're always going to be a part of that program, but this is the first time you're not in it, like, day after day, just grinding with your guys. Yeah. Is it weird being on this side of it and looking at it now?
Yeah, it is weird. I feel like when I was in high school, I always watched college football, every team, no matter any team. But now I only watch Ohio State. Like, I feel like they're just the most ready team and the most almost professional team, I feel like. So I only watch them.
Yeah, because I just got to imagine after grinding for 4 years, 3 years, whatever it is, and you're in it every single day with your guys, and then, now you're in the pro ranks and you're building your career, but you're still a part of it, but it's different. Like, you're a little detached because you're not there every day.
Yeah.
Is that strange, or have you come to grips with it? Or you just accept it for what it is? Or?
I really just accepted it. Vets, they always come back, go to school. But I always talk to my friends back at Ohio State, and they always talk good things about the program. So I know they're going to do their job out there, so I ain't really got to worry about too much because I know they'll handle their business.
All right.
Good
Well,
stuff.
thanks for the time, as always,
course.
Jordan. Glad to see you contributing out there on the defensive side of the ball. Hopefully there's more of that in store for you going forward. Stay healthy.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
had more than enough injuries around here. We don't need any more guys. So stay healthy, and good luck on Sunday.
Thank you all so much.
Thanks.